Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you how you can create AI videos using one of the latest AI models from MiniMax called Hailuo 2, guys. And just look at this leaderboard, okay guys? We have VEO3 right here, and VEO3 from Google is number 3, okay? So MiniMax and ByteDance, the new Cdance model, is dominating VEO3, guys, okay? So I already released a video on the ByteDance Cdance model, guys, so make sure to check out my YouTube channel, guys. I've released a video on creating a N8N Flow using Cdance APIs, okay? And today I'm going to show you how you can use the MiniMax and Hailuo 2 model to generate AI videos on autopilot using N8N Flow, guys, okay? And this will be available as a free download, guys. You're going to be able to download this entire JSON file and all these sticky notes where I explain essentially how it works and how to replace your own API keys from failed API, guys. Okay, but don't worry if this doesn't make sense. If you're a beginner with N8N, I'm going to explain you each step separately, step by step, guys. So just stick around and you're going to learn how to exactly make it work yourself, okay? Hey guys, if you haven't heard from Hailuo 2 and if you are not familiar with the model, guys, essentially they are competing with VEO3 and they are essentially dominating VEO3 because it's so much cheaper than VEO3, guys. It's pretty good. It's very realistic. It's really focused on physical activities and on physics, guys. And it's pretty awesome, I will tell you guys honestly, okay? So, and we're gonna be using today this video model to generate videos using N8 and the APIs from MiniMax, okay? And I actually generated a video directly on the Hailuo website, okay, because they give you a 500 free credits as a free tier, guys, which is crazy. I think this video cost me like 25 credits, guys. So you can actually create bunch of videos for free with 500 credits, guys, which is super generous comparing with something with OpenAI's video generation models, guys, or I think VEO3 you can't even have any trials. You have to have the $200 something a month plan to use the VEO3, guys, okay? Or you can use it through a file API, which I'm gonna also discuss in a bit, guys. So here I created this video, guys. Let's check out how it looks. So I'm essentially trying to recreate this new trend on social media where you have these really random ASMR objects, okay? There's one channel on TikTok that has like almost 250,000 of subscribers, although they have like 30 videos, guys. Actually, let me go and try to find it quickly for you. So I mean, it's something like this, guys. Just check it out. We have almost, is it like, it's almost 1 million likes, guys. Crazy. So we have 23,000 likes, and we have almost 80,000 saved, guys. Okay, and essentially this is VEO3, guys, but you can do this level of quality using MiniMax model as well, guys. Okay, so this is really trending popular on TikTok, guys. You can easily do something like this as well and fully automate that using N8N, guys, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so this is the video, guys. Essentially I'm trying to imitate. Again, it was a really straightforward prompt. I didn't really put too much time into it, guys, just so you guys kind of see the demo and how it looks in real life, okay, guys, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so now that you've seen the model, the name, and how it looks like, so let's go ahead, guys, and dive into the N8N Flow, guys, and let me explain you what it does and how it works, guys. Okay, so we have this N8N Flow right here, and all it does essentially, it manually triggers the flow, okay, but you can put it as a something to be on a schedule, okay, so you can, for example, do something every day at like 9 a.m. or after midnight, generate a brand new idea from me, guys, okay, because we are using a OpenAI AI agent here, okay, and it's going to be generating a brand new unique idea every day, okay, so it's not going to be repetitive, it's going to be always something unique and original, guys, okay, and then we're essentially sending that to file API to generate the idea, okay, we're waiting because I believe the MiniMax video generation takes around 6 to 8 minutes, okay, so we're waiting, guys, but again, if the video is not in a status completed, what's going to happen, it's going to go on a loop because we have here if statement. So as long as the if is not equal to completed, the status, okay, if it's something like in progress, okay, it's going to go on loop until it meets the criteria of status is equal to completed, okay, and then it's going to essentially get the URL, and then it's going to create also the audio track, okay, and then we're going to get a video plus audio all merged together as a video URL logged into our Excel sheet right here, guys. So let me just show you here a previous example. Here I generated another video randomly with the same N8N Flow, guys. And here, once you click on it, you can just open the link and you're going to be able to download the video right here. And here we have video, and the audio itself. Okay, so ChatGPT essentially is instructed to generate videos that absolutely make no sense. Okay, so in a way, so but you can adjust the prompt here, guys. So if I go back to N8N, if we look at the prompt right here, so generate a single highly viral and unusual video concept that would captivate viewers on social media, guys. Okay, but once you download the JSON, you can adjust the prompt the way you want it and create the videos in a format and style that you want for your social media, for example. Okay, if you want to go that path and do one of those POV faceless social media channels on YouTube or on TikTok or whatever, guys. Okay, so that's essentially in a nutshell how it works, guys. So let me now explain you each node one by one. So you kind of, as a beginner, learn the basics of N8N, okay? Then guys, I'm including this this entire template for free. You can download it. And here I have super beginner-friendly sticky note where I'm explaining essentially APIs that you need, how it works, key features, and how to set it up, and what should be the expected output. Okay, guys, so if you plug and play all your API keys from file, you shouldn't encounter any issues. But if you did, let me know down in the comments, guys, and I'm gonna help you out. Okay, so don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and check out the flow one by one. Okay, so here I think you guys are familiar with this one, guys. Even if you're a beginner, essentially this is a manual execution for the flow, guys. Okay, when clicking test, we are triggering the entire workflow. Okay, but you can replace it again, as I mentioned it, with this node right here, guys. Let me just go here. If I do something like this, schedule trigger, so you can replace it with a schedule trigger and essentially schedule for this to happen every day at midnight. You know, you're gonna have a brand new idea created and logged into your Excel sheet. Okay, just as an example. Cool, guys. Then we are essentially starting with generating the idea using OpenAI's 4.0 model. I'm using 4.0 because it's the most creative. You can use something maybe like 4.1 mini, but again, mini models are more restricted and won't be as creative as something as 4.0 model, guys. Okay, it's fairly cheap because it's just text context, you know, so it wouldn't be costing you too much for your APIs. Okay, so AI agents, nothing crazy here happening, guys. Pretty straightforward, guys. Creating AI agents it's actually one of the most easiest ways. You just add a OpenAI node here and you choose the model, guys, and you are essentially good to go. Okay, then we are essentially sending that to generate video, which essentially is a HTTP request, and for HTTP request we're using a post method. Okay, because we are sending data to file API. Okay, so here you can see the URL. So this is the HTTP request, and the post request is going to this URL to make a request to generate this video. Okay, here I'm using my header authentication, guys. Okay, and we sending that as a JSON because prompt from ChatGPT will be coming as a JSON format content. Okay, here we have, so ChatGPT sends prompts in this specific format, message.content. Okay, that's why we're essentially putting it as a JSON.message.content because this is the output of ChatGPT, guys. Okay, so if I go right here and I execute this step right here, guys. Okay, so here you guys see message.content. Okay, that's why we're targeting JSON.message.content, and so we can get this prompt right here, guys. Okay. That's essentially how it works. It sounds complicated if you're beginner, guys, but if you look at it a couple times, it's gonna make a lot of sense and it's gonna be super easy, guys. All right. Then we're sending all of this to wait node, and the wait node essentially does exactly what it does. It's waiting for 45 seconds to make sure that video is completed, guys. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, video gen using MiniMax Hailuo 2 model takes about 6 to 8 minutes. At least when I did the first video, I calculated it takes about 6 to 8 minutes, guys. So that's why I'm putting here 45 seconds, guys. But if you ask me why not, why you're not putting 6 to 8 minutes, because I have a retry loop mechanism, meaning that after it waits 45 seconds, it will try to get the video URL. But if the URL video status is not yet completed, okay, we're getting all of those statuses from the API request. Okay, so if the API request is still in progress for file API, so file API comes in progress and completed and failed, I believe, something like that. So if the request from file API is in progress, then it's gonna go on a retry loop for another 40 seconds. And if it's not completed, and it's gonna essentially go on the loop and a loop and loop until the status is completed, guys. Okay, and once the status is completed, guys, we're gonna get the URL right here. Okay, that's gonna be the URL video. Then we're gonna move on to adding the audio. And again, guys, we're using file API HTTP request to create an audio. Okay, so we're essentially creating an audio to match the video's concept as close as possible. Again, this is coming from the ChatGPT's original prompt. So we're also sending a prompt to file API to generate video based on what's happening in the video. Okay, also in a JSON format, and then video URL. Okay, and we are essentially doing very similar thing like we're doing with video. So here we have a wait node. We're waiting for 30 seconds, and if status is completed, then we are essentially hold on, I guess here. Yeah, so here we're getting a status. We're using a get request because we want to get a status request from file API. Okay, so we're essentially fetching using get method from files API for the status URL. Okay, and here we're essentially saying if the JSON.status is equal to completed, and JSON.status again is coming from here. You guys see node is called status. Okay, and essentially JSON.status from this node, we're pulling the status from here using this if statement here. So if JSON.status or status node status is equal to completed, which is a API request from file API. As I guys mentioned before, we have completed and in progress. Those are the statuses. So if the status is equal to completed, then we're gonna pass it down to get final video URL with a video and audio. Okay, and if that is success, okay, if we're getting the if it's all passing, okay, after the if statement, it's going to be logged to our Google Sheet right here, guys. Okay, so if you're doing this on your side, guys, make sure that you go to your Google Sheets and you create a Google Sheet that is called video log sheet, like in my example here, guys. Okay, and then, guys, essentially just make sure that it's also here. I think that's going to be by default there, guys. Once you download the JSON template, you're going to have this and this. So all you will really need to do, create the sheet right here and make sure that you create these rows right here, guys. Okay, so you need these headers here. You need timestamp, generate prompt, video URL, status, and the video. Actually, the video one I don't think I'm using, so I can probably delete that, okay, because I'm not using this column. So you need timestamp, generate the prompt, video URL, and status. So these four, guys, okay, and you are good to go using this JSON template as it is, guys. Okay, so that's essentially how it works in a summarized nutshell, guys. Let's give it a test drive and see how it actually works in live, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head over here and click on execute workflow, guys. So here we're generating an idea. While it's waiting for it, guys, let me pop up this node right here. And here it is, guys. So we are essentially using this prompt, and here is the response for the prompt. Okay, essentially we're transforming this prompt to create unique and general, unique and original videos into this prompt right here, guys. Okay, so everything was success up to now. There you go, guys. So you guys just saw, okay, I think you just saw, essentially went to the get video if, and then it went back to the wait because now it's waiting for video to have status of completed, guys. Okay, here, guys, so this is a super good example because here is the output that is coming from the get video URL or file API. So here the status is in progress. Okay, since it's not meeting the status completed, it's going on a retry loop, guys. Okay, so this is really visual. This is amazing for you guys to see and actually learn. So that's why and how the retry loop actually works. So because status is not matching completed, it's in progress, it's going on a loop until it matches status, which is completed, guys. Okay, and it's gonna do it a couple of times here. It's doing it a second time. I believe the first time when I generated the video, it did about six or seven attempts before the video actually got generated, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on a brief pause, guys, and I'm gonna come back once everything is generated, and then we're gonna check out the final video, guys. All right. And while it's doing its thing, guys, let me know down in the comments if you want me to create any specific workflows in N8N, guys. It can be literally anything. You guys can challenge me, and I will try to accept your challenge and create a N8N flow based on your request, guys. Okay, so I'm actually super excited. So if you guys have any creative or crazy ideas, even let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna try my best to accept that challenge and create that flow for you guys and drop a free video on how I did it, guys, okay? And just keeping you posted, guys, you can see we are already on the retry loop number 5, and I believe we're gonna have a video ready around the loop 6, 7, or 8. I don't remember the exact one I initially got, but I believe around like 6 or 8 one. We're gonna have the video fully ready to go, and then we're gonna generate the video audio, guys. And I think audio generates a bit faster. I think audio generates in about like 60 or 90 seconds, guys, so that's gonna be faster. But yeah, we are on the retry loop number 5, guys, so just kind of cool to see how the flow works, guys, okay? So we are still in progress, so that's why we are still doing the whole retry loop. Guys, for the APIs, I'm using something File, because File, essentially, think of File as a marketplace or platform that offers any type of API key, okay? API keys for OpenAI, ChatGPT, Claude, like all the video gen models, guys, all the LLMs, guys, okay? So all this essentially is boiled down into one platform, which is really good because you don't need to go to ChatGPT, to Claude, to like Google for the VEO, guys. And you can actually get the VEO API from here without paying the crazy 200 something a month plan price to Google, guys. I believe it's gonna cost you something like $3 or $2 to generate a video with the sound. Without the sound, I believe it's something around actually, guys, let me check it out how much VEO is charging, guys. I'm just super curious, guys. Let's take a look. So here it is, guys. So video with audio will cost $3.75, and the audio, so video for every second of video generated, you're going to be charged 50 seconds, guys. Okay, so for example, so usually you do TikTok and YouTube shorts around like at least 20 seconds. Okay, so if you're doing 20 seconds without audio, that's going to cost you $10 per video. Okay, it's pretty costly. Where I believe for the video I generated right here, guys, let me just go ahead and take a look how many seconds I got here. Again, let me just re-download it. So here we have 5 seconds, okay? Again, 5 seconds, it's not bad. Okay, so the Hailuo MiniMax is actually costing us only 0.045 cents per second, guys, okay? Where VEO3 is charging 50 cents per each second, guys, okay? So with this one, 0.045, if you're doing 20-second video, you're only paying not even $1, guys. There's an enormous gap, and the quality is honestly pretty good, guys. And here, guys, let's check out this video. So I mean, it looks super cinematic, you know, could be like a movie scene out of Alien movie, for example, guys. And quality is pretty good, guys, okay? So it's very comparable with VEO3, guys. Obviously there's no audio, but again, guys, for 0.045 cents, guys, that's a steal, guys, in my opinion. As you guys can see here, we essentially finally, after 13 retry loops, the video was ready. If I open this one here, so now the status is completed here. So we are moving on to the next step. Now we did the video. I think it only took one retry. Not even, I think it did on the first attempt, so it only took 35 seconds to generate the audio, which is perfect. And everything got logged to our sheet, guys. So here it is, guys. If I open my sheet, let me just refresh, you guys can see. But I already see it was logged in here, guys. So let me just check out the link. And here is our prompt: a man in a business suit sprints full speed. Same thing what we got from ChatGPT, guys, if you guys remember. So here, this is the same prompt right here, guys. So we're getting logged, timestamp, generate prompt, the idea, video URL, and the status, guys. So let's go ahead and download it and check it out fast. Cool. Here it is, guys. And all the sounds and everything. Okay, it's a little bit glitchy or whatever, but we have the sound and everything synced. And with a bit of adjustments and playing around with the prompt, guys, you can make it much better, guys. Okay, this is only 5 seconds. But with polishing and everything, guys, you can really create cool and creative stuff, guys. And don't forget, guys, this is only costing us 0.045 cents per each second, guys. So definitely a steal. And as they improve the model, it's gonna get much better, guys. Okay, yeah, guys, and that's essentially a wrap. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think about the MiniMax's new model, and what's your opinion in terms of how it stacks up against VEO3. And if you have tried it, then let me know, guys, what was your experience. I'm super curious to learn, guys. And if you did enjoy the content, and if you want me to drop more free videos like this with free JSON templates, guys, and all this massive free value, guys, then make sure to like and subscribe, guys, so I can deliver more and more of these videos for free for you guys. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will see you next time.